As I stated, this was a public-private partnership. It's funded primarily with low-income housing tax credits as well as energy credits and state affordable housing tax credits. The Colorado Housing Finance Authority was critical in awarding our tax credits for this development. Our investor, Don Snyder with Redstone, is here. Our lender, Brian Dale with City Community Capital, was such a critical part of this development, and so we had such a good partnership with our private partners. We weathered a really tight deadline for closing on the financing for this development. 2017 was a crazy year where we had the end of the year, I think it was December 2017, with potential elimination of the bulk of our funding, the tax-exempt bond financing. And yet our financing partners stuck with us and provided such support through that entire time. Our housing development team, I want to thank our architects and contractors and engineers and our Boulder County Housing Authority developers. I call this the housing development team, the team endurance. This took 3 years to design and develop this project. We had 98 owner, architect, contractor meetings on site, and you can see it represented today in this beautiful building. There was just a theme of trust and cooperation throughout the housing development process. In order to capture one-time funding mechanisms, we had to roll 2 development projects, a senior development as well as a family development, into one. And then we had to take a really bold move to start grading and moving the ditch that surrounds this property and has actual ditch flows. We had to move that quickly before we had even closed on all of our financing. And it's that sort of collaboration and trust that allowed us to pull ourselves together and actually work closely as a development team in order to get that done. I'd like to thank the architects who are a critical part of that development team. We have David Barrett here with Barrett Studio Architects. David designed not only the master plan for the entire site, but also the building that we're in right now. And we kind of snuck a curveball in and said, you know what, this building would look great with a second floor on top, when he had already finished the design. And so thank you, David, for your patience and for the beautiful master plan. We have Joe Poley with Humphreys Poley Architects here, and Ozzie Friedrich. Ozzie started working with Joe Poley and Humphreys Poley and then started his own firm partway through. So we started with 2 architectural firms and ended with 3. So they designed the senior building and all of the family buildings that you see here as well. I can't thank enough Ian Swallow for the Boulder County Housing Authority Development Team. He was the project manager for this, as well as Aaron Ganser, who started with Boulder County Housing Authority and then went to work for the dark side for City Community Capital. My former housing director, Willa Williford, who started her own consulting firm. So you see a pattern of growth here. Hi, Willa. Right in bed. Our amazing finance team led by Will Kugel, our county attorney's office led by Ben Doyle, our amazing operations team, Amanda Guthrie led the property management and operations and lease up, and our maintenance team under Paul Cladd. Our communications and marketing, boy, Jim Williams pulled off this communication, this amazing festivities today, and the beautiful Kestrel t-shirts that you see walking around represent the folks who were part of that development and communications team. A huge thank you to our Boulder County Commissioners for the incredible support for this development for many, many years, and their commitment to sustainability, not only economic, but not only environmental, but also economic sustainability. Lastly, I'll thank our construction contractor, Millender White. Under the leadership of Adam Mack, they implemented a really rigorous safety program, and we had so much construction work over the past couple of years along the Front Range and the Denver area, and we had no major injuries on this project. That means a lot to me. I credit Millender White, who always puts their subcontractors first above any financing deadlines. So a huge thank you to this entire finance and development team, and especially to the Boulder County Commissioners. Thank you for your endurance and your optimism. Kestrel is by no means perfect, and we aren't perfect. And I think it's that imperfection that we achieve together as we continue in the pursuit of something really great that makes this day so special. All of you here have brought your skills in policy and financing and construction and design, and your capacity for caring And I think that you have brought that here to Boulder County, and we have all built something beautiful together. And it will improve the lives of 200 households in our community. And that achievement in itself is perfect, and it's so worth celebrating. So to help us celebrate this achievement today, please welcome Boulder County Commissioner Elise Jones.